you to everyone for joining us today for Governor Newsom's conversation with API Media. This call builds on the governor's commitment to be intentional and inclusive of all California's diverse communities. The governor will be discussing his recent California for All healthcare tour and his efforts to combat homelessness through a new advisory panel. Following the governor's remarks, we'll open the floor up to questions.
Just briefly on another quick topic, this is very relevant to the Trump administration. As many of you have reported, we have moved forward with two pardons that are, I think, particular interest, one for Kang Hen and one for He Hav. Both had served their time. Both were brought into the United States as very young men, both coming from, fleeing as refugees from the genocide in Cambodia, both with unique circumstances in terms of being the sole providers, taking care of their wives, their sons, elderly parents, both that have been living very solid lives, and both that were on the verge of being deported by the Trump administration. As you may know, these pardons will substantially protect them from deportation. I think it was very important, particularly the Cambodian community, that we did that. I was honored to be able to make the phone calls directly and advance those pardons. We're considering others for other members of the Cambodian community and more broadly the API community that now is being targeted, not just the Latino community, by the Trump administration's ICE detainers and ICE deportation and enforcement. So that's a broad strokes overview. Forgive me again for long-windedness. Happy to answer any questions you guys may have on these topics and, of course, on any issue that you want to engage.
Our next question comes from Tony. Your line is now open.
Hello, Governor. Thank you for taking the time to answer our question.
Thank you, Tony.
What is the process to get pardon for the Cambodians that are waiting to be deported?
Well, the process, there's a formal request that goes through to my office. We assess those requests on an individual basis. I had the opportunity to meet with a team of 5 individuals that formally came forward to me with the recommendations for Mr. Hen and Mr. Hav. We are looking at other individuals that are also seeking similar relief, and on the basis of their individual case, we'll make a determination. We quite literally, it's not a gross exaggeration, have dozens and dozens of other requests, not just for pardons, but also commutations, in addition to my weekly work for parole. And I have, again, a very formal process in the governor's office that's vetted by my legal secretary and her team.
Thank you.
Thank you.